What's up, everybody? I'm Swasam1 here today, back at you again with another video. Second upload of the week, baby. I'm on a roll and I'm excited to be here. Alright, let's get into this video. Today's topic I want to talk about is how Ghost 2, if it is called Ghost 2, may not be such a bad thing. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Oh my god, Awesome, you're an idiot. Ghost was the worst Call of Duty ever. Unsub, hateful comment here. Block me on Twitter. I know. It wasn't the best Call of Duty game out there. There is no doubt about that. I have put so many hours into Ghost, and I'm not, against you guys. I totally agree. It was not the best Call of Duty, but by God, it wasn't the worst. I mean, it could have been so much worse, but here I'm going to give you some thoughts on how Infinity Ward can make the game better. And let's get into my first thought. My first thought is the maps. Now, I think you'll all agree with me, whoever played Ghost, that all the maps in Ghost were too big. They were way too big. They should have sized them down to maybe strike zone size, maybe a tiny bit bigger, maybe a tiny bit smaller. But most point, they were too big, like Stonehaven and Tremor and all that. They were way too big. They should have been toned down to where, you could have 6v6, and that was the problem. It was only 6v6. If it was 12 on 12, it might not have been that big of an issue, but 6v6 just didn't work. And on next gen only, that's when they had ground war, so you couldn't play ground war on last gen, so you were pretty much screwed playing 6v6. And it was just a mess. It was a complete mess. It shouldn't have been that way. It should have been smaller maps, and I hope Infinity Ward takes note of that into their next upcoming game. For my next one up here, I want to get with the weapons. In Ghost, all people either ran was the Honey Badger, the Vector, or the MTAR. That was it. No one ran the ARX because it sucked and it had recoil up the ass. No one ran a shotgun very often because they all sucked, except the Bulldog because it was rapid fire and you could use it. Plus the maps were way too big and you couldn't use a shotgun across the map. I don't give a damn if you put a scope on it or not. It just don't work that way. They need to have better weapon variety. Bring back like the ACR or the MP7 or something like that, and people will gravitate towards those. And am I saying, you're all thinking, oh my god, Awesome, you're stupid, because now people just gravitate towards those because those are overpowered as hell. I'm not saying bring nothing but overpowered guns back. Bring back fan favorites like the Spaz 12. Maybe the Model 1887 non-akimbo version, please, because we don't need a repeat of Modern Warfare 2. And another point, back to the maps, bring back classic maps. They did bring back Favela, which was nice. Bring back Rust. Bring back Sub Base. I enjoyed Sub Base. I know some people didn't, but I did. And, Sledgehammer went out of their element. They didn't do just one COD, they did multiple CODs. Bring back Shipment again. Not like Advanced Warfare, just make it more simpler. Bring back a COD 4 map. Bring back a World at War map. Bring back a Black Ops 1 map. And we'd be happy. Infinity Ward, it's not that hard to please us. It really isn't. You just gotta listen to the community. And then my next topic here, and that's communication. I understand that Call of Duty is in the whole esports agenda and blah 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 blah, but at least on last gen, the game chat kind of sucked for about literally 6 months. You couldn't really communicate and people would cut out because of the connection. And please go to dedicated servers, okay? That way there'll be no more hackers, no more bullshit deaths. Dedicated servers, we need it. We need it so bad, because that way people can't lag switch if they're host. I mean, people in Advanced Warfare are doing it because there's no dedicated servers. Last night I was playing with my homeboy and we were just, goofing around, and all of a sudden it starts lagging and only one dude in the lobby is not lagging, because he was lag switching, and it's complete bull crap. You need to go to dedicated servers. You need to do all that. My next topic, microtransactions. If you're going to have supply drops again, which you probably will, because they're making you so much more money than ever before in the history of the franchise, only cosmetic. Camos, fine. Emblem things, fine. Calling cards, okay, fine. But do not throw weapons in there, or else you're just going to have people hating on you again for the third straight year. They already hate Advanced Warfare because they're doing it. They're hating Black Ops 3 because they're doing it. We don't need Call of Duty to turn into Call of Pay to Win. That's not exactly what we want it to be. You know, it's stupid. And another thing you should do is, instead of a season pass, here's what I would do. Give everybody the first map pack for free. That way we see if it sucks or not, and then put up like a $30 season pass instead of the whole 50 day one. And then we can see, okay, maybe these maps are cool. We have trust in the developers to make us good maps, and we can judge for ourselves whether or not we want to. Because everybody says the first map pack for Black Ops 3 is garbage. I mean, it looks colorful and all that, but it's garbage. People exploit the glitches, people camp, and it's just not very good. You know, I mean, they look cool, but looks isn't everything. That's like getting an orange gun in Borderlands 2, but it only does 10 damage. And you're like, oh, I'm keeping it. I'm like, why? Because it's orange? That don't mean a damn thing. It sucks. You know, just, you should give out the first map pack for free, just see people, how they do it. And then we'll decide, let us decide if we want to pay for it or not. You should also have another beta, because the Black Ops 3 beta was great. That was refreshing. We knew exactly what we were getting into. We knew what we were doing, when we were doing it, how we were doing it. And, you know, it works great. And that's another thing Infinity Ward needs to do. They need to have a beta. And on my final piece of note, all I could say to Infinity Ward is, if Ghost 2 fails, if you do remake Ghost 2 and it fails, you should just say screw it, bury it, act like it never happened, and just remake Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And just add gun balance, all the map packs, all the whole 9 yards, make it look shiny like a brand new car, make it look sexy like people want that, and that's all you got to do. And I'm telling you, people being able to play Modern Warfare 2 with no hackers, they will line up at your doorstep. They will make it rain young money cash in that bitch. They will make it rain on your doorstep. You don't need supply drops in that bitch. They will make you so much money if they just remake the entire franchise, the entire Modern Warfare franchise. And for all you saying, oh, that's a stupid idea, those are just the same games, they're boring. Yes, but if you think about it, they'll be updated, they'll have better resolution, better frame rate, better looking environments. They may come out with more map packs to make even more maps, plus they'll come up with all the DLC. And you're telling me, if you're a hardcore Call of Duty fan, you don't want to go back and play Modern Warfare 2 or Call of Duty 4 without hackers? You know, that you're just not a hardcore Call of Duty fan then. I mean, I love the Black Ops series and the Modern Warfare series, but I think I gravitate more to the Modern Warfare series just because I do better on it. But I still love the Black Ops series just as much. You know, all they need to do is just do some simple tweaks. That's all they need to do, and things will be good. Things will be great again. Infinity Ward, if this game coming up fails, just please do us all a favor. Scrap whatever plan you have for another Ghost or whatever. Either make a new Call of Duty or remaster the entire Modern Warfare series. And you're telling me people will bitch at you for remaking? No, because you're not like Sony, who remakes God of War 3 because it's God of War 3. No offense, if you're going to remaster God of War, why the fuck wouldn't you just remaster 1 through 3? I mean, hello. You know, it is what it is. But you need to remake the Modern Warfare series, make it great again, make COD great again. And that's what we need to do. We need to make Call of Duty great again and make it the greatest thing ever. The greatest game we can. Alright, everybody. That's been about my 9.5 minute rant. I'm So Awesome One. Don't forget to like, share, comment, favorite, and subscribe. I thank you for a positive comment on the last video. That was really nice. I'm going to continue doing 2 uploads a week. I enjoy this as a great hobby. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. And what Call of Duty would you like to see next? Alright, peace out.